Okay, so I like to call this one about 3.5 minutes of everything you wanted to know about handling Dynamite soil products, from how do you handle a barrel to how do you get it out of the barrel and everything like that. So we'll start off with a barrel of the product we call HumiZyme RX. It comes in 55-gallon drums or in skids of 4 drums, shrink wrapped like that. That's your two options. Also available in bulk, but for the purposes of this, we're going to talk about this. So I guess the first question would be when people get these barrels is how do they get these open? This is called a bung. How do you get the bung valve, actually the plug out? Most people use a pair of channel locks because they don't have a bung wrench. But if you take channel locks or a pair of pliers and put them in here like this, you can pull them apart and twist, and you can get that to open. There is such a thing as a barrel wrench, a bung wrench, that fits in there like this. These are available at various places. For most people, though, if you're just going to handle a barrel or two or even one skid, a pair of channel locks works as good as anything. Now, if you're going to put this product into a sprayer of any kind, the first thing you need to do is strain it so that it doesn't plug up your nozzles. And I recommend, this is called a paint strainer. These are available at Lowe's or Home Depot. They're in the paint department, and they're used for straining paint before they put them through a paint sprayer. So I like them because they have a little elastic band here. They go right over the edge of a bucket, and then you use the red siphon, which these are available from Dynamite. Simply put this down in the barrel, tighten the top, and then you start the siphon going. And you will see, if once I get the siphon flowing efficiently, you can see the HumiZyme product flowing out of the siphon hose, and it's going through this filter here. So I can run, I don't have to do any more pumping, it just will flow out real easily. And when I'm done with it, I simply just twist this, and that breaks the siphon, and you're done. And I make a mess. Now, so that's basically how you filter the product out before you apply. Now, this material that you find in the bottom of this, you'll find crystals, mold, little chunks of various things that we love about HumiZyme. We love that it does that, and it's one of the neat things about the product, that it will grow things. We just don't want it to happen in our sprayer. So that's why we filter that product out, so we don't have that problem. Now, another option for handling liquid in a barrel is to, if you cut the center out of this bung valve right here, it's threaded in there, and you can get, these are widely available, this type of a screw-in valve. What you would then do is tip the barrel on its side or set it on a stack of pallets or in the back of the truck, and then you just turn the valve on or off as it's laying on its side. It would just pour out. They make larger versions if you were trying to go faster. This is a 2-inch. Obviously quite a bit more volume if you go that way. So that's the other thing. Now, the other question people have is when the barrels arrive on a skid like this from the trucking company, how do you actually move them around after that? And really the key is to use the barrel's roundness to your advantage. If you're going a long direction, the best thing to do is to get a couple of people and to lay the barrel on its side and then roll it like a log along the ground. That works pretty well if you have to go all the way across the barnyard. If you're moving in a short distance or you're trying to adjust it in the truck or something like that so you can tie it down better, then it's kind of a momentum thing, and you use the round part at the bottom of the barrel to make it move around, and I'll show you how to do that. You have to be very careful when you're handling these barrels because they weigh 550 pounds each, and obviously that's more than most refrigerators, so you can hurt yourself. So really the key thing is if you get yourself low and you kind of rock yourself into the barrel, you can get the barrel to stand up on its side. And once it's in this position like this, the barrel will roll on its edge a little bit like this. And then then you can set it down like this, and if you had to strap it around or move it. But really the key thing is you just kind of get your momentum up, you rock the barrel, and then you roll it very carefully like this. Sometimes it takes two people, and then you set it back down when you're done. So that's really the basics. Now the other thing that you can do if you handle a lot of barrels like I do, there's another technique, and I really recommend you be careful because these barrels are heavy. But if you get down, if you get your center of gravity down really low, like this, and I take my hand and put it on top of the barrel like this, and then my other one here, and then in one swift motion, you kind of rock the barrel back, and then you can hold the barrel like this, like that. All right, if you have more questions about Dynamite soil products, call us or look at the web, dynamitemarketing.com. Thank you very much.